Morning. How you guys doing? Sorry. We are getting rolling on this Monday morning. Let's sit this there. So I just got back from DC last night, dropping the baby sister off at college, and now I am getting some fuel. We got a load going up to Apex, North Carolina. Can't let y'all see them codes, you know what I'm saying? But we got a load going up to Apex, North Carolina, and that load it's probably okay. So their debit system's down, but the load is about 150 miles from the pickup, and it'll pay about it'll pay roughly, I think it's $400, so that's about $2.80 to $3 a mile, which is fine. I don't really, the mileage is, yeah, it's good to make money, but this is a company that I hauled something for 2 weeks ago, and luckily I called on it. They gave me the load, this load as quick as possible. So I'm building these relationships, and that's kind of the goal. But I wanted to start this day off and tell, you know, all my new viewers, new subscribers and stuff like that. First off, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Whether you hate me, you love me, whatever, I don't really care. Actually, I care if you love me, but if you hate me, I don't really care, to be honest with you. But I really appreciate the new subs and all that good stuff. Point two. Please don't get it twisted. The words and the things that you say on the internet all have consequences, no matter what you say. So if you're gonna leave a comment under any of my videos, be nice. Be nice to the people commenting under these things, because I'm not here to be like Toe Piglet or any of these other YouTube channels that want to give you guys a +1 + 1 + 1 = 3. You know, I'm not here for that. I'm here to show you guys my life, what I do. I race cars, I tow stuff, I do all kind of cool stuff, man. That's who I am. That's not what you're here for. Goodbye. I don't really care. I'm not here to make the money. I'm just here to have fun and show you guys kind of my lifestyle. So, as I said, I appreciate you guys watching, and we're gonna get this load. Sorry, I had to put that in there because some people like to assume a lot of things. They like to take a lot of guesses, and they ask a lot of questions about my authority and stuff like that. Yes, I got my authority. Yes, I'm fully insured. Yes, I have all my numbers and stuff like that. No, I'm not showing you that. Why would I show you that? I don't really care. It's not my job to show you any of that. If you do enough digging, you can figure that out, but whatever. So we're gonna get rolling. First, I gotta figure out how to get some fuel, and then we are gonna take off. Let's roll. All right. So we're picking up some stone. Some heavy stone here. So we're here to pick up some stone. The guy's coming, so we're gonna talk to him, figure out what we're getting, how much we're getting, etc., and then we will go from there. All right, so we're here, we're waiting on some stone. Looks like there's gonna be about 3 pallets of stone that we're picking up. It's pretty cool. The truck is back up and running. As stated in my last video. As I stated in the last video, the truck did have a fuel issue. So we did get that fixed, but we'll discuss that after we get loaded up and on the road. I'll tell you guys who didn't watch the last video a little bit more about that. So gorgeous out here, man. So gorgeous. I literally love this route I take. I take this route a lot. Let me let the windows up. So, this load I picked up, it's back there. I take this route that this load is going. It's going up near like Raleigh, but I take it a lot. It's basically from Rock Hill, Charlotte area, and it goes right up to like the Raleigh area. Works out pretty good for me because I have customers in the Raleigh area. A lot of times I need stuff from Charlotte, and there's customers that are in the Raleigh area. Sometimes need me to take stuff back to Charlotte. So sometimes I do come back with nothing, but more times than not, it ends up working out, which is great. Now, this load, whenever I stop, I will show you guys the load. Basically, I pulled out, and I was trying to get out of their yard pretty quick because they had like a lot of stuff going on. But we've basically got 4 pallets of like stone, and it weighs right at 10,000 pounds, which is pretty cool. But the greatest part about carrying this load is, even though it weighs a lot, it doesn't take up much space on my trailer, and it's not very tall. So for me, it's pretty great because my truck really likes it when the load isn't super tall. One thing you'll kind of realize whenever you kind of do this type of stuff is, yeah, the weight's super important, but how obscured that object is very important also. So the dimensions on that object. Towing like a heavy truck that sticks up higher than your truck, than the line of your truck is, the roof line, is actually pretty tough. You know, it's kind of like a parachute. You know, it's pulling against the way the truck's pulling. So it's kind of like two opposites. But this load's pretty awesome, and it's rolling pretty good right now. So we're gonna get it dropped off, and then we're gonna go pick up my my new daily. So I've actually bought 2 cars by now. Actually, the video for that isn't up yet, so you'll see the videos coming up pretty soon. As I said, this channel isn't based just off trucking. I buy a lot of cars. I build cars. I race cars. I do a lot of stuff. I race RC cars. I buy land. We do a ton of stuff. So my biggest thing is kind of showing you guys my life more than just showing you guys my business, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, I know a lot of you guys want to make money and you want to know how I do it and etc. You're like, yeah, that's cool, but you know, building a business is cool, but the lifestyle you live that helps allow you to build that business, and also kind of gives you that money, not just that money to help push that business, but to keep your family afloat whenever you are taking chances in life or these businesses. Because these businesses don't directly pay off generally same day, next day, the next month, or even within like the first few months. Sometimes it takes a lot of money to even get your halfway near your initial investment back. You know, that ROI is very, very tough. You want to make as much money on that investment as you can, and sometimes that includes taking the profits from that investment and flipping it, doing whatever you got to do to make more money, whether that's land, assets, as in, you know, some people say cars aren't assets. Here in the South, if you got a truck, it's an asset. If you got a car, it's an asset. If you got a car that somebody wants, it's an asset. So try to diversify your income. So yeah, I'm on the road making money, but I'm also making money off things I just spent money on, if that makes sense. But I'll show you guys that kind of more towards the end of the day. I'll give you a sneak peek when I pick that up at the end of this video. But what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna pull over in a little bit, probably get some fuel, and I will show you guys what we're working with. And it is nice. This brick is nice. Yeah, this brick is nice, but sorry, I got a granny in front of me stabbing the brakes on the highway, so that's cool. But yeah, let's check it out. so we're stopped to get some fuel. I'll show you guys what we got on back of here. As you can see, the trailer is fairly empty. Then we got that. So what we got here is we've got 4 pallets of stone, and it looks like this stone is going up to Apex, which is pretty cool. But there is a ton of room on my trailer, but this is like 10,000 pounds. So I'll ride halfway empty all the way up to Apex. Then we're gonna go pick up that new vehicle, hopefully. But that's kind of what we're doing today. I'm gonna fill the truck up. It's about almost 1:30. We should be dropped and gone from here by 2. Hopefully in Apex by like 3:30 maybe, because I should be able to hammer down and go over there pretty quick. So, but yeah, we're gonna get some fuel. I am at a Mobile, and they usually have pretty good fuel here, so hopefully. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, we're gonna hit the road. So I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll get this dropped and see what else we got. On to rolling, boy, they are rolling. But yeah, as you can see, super light load. One thing I tend to do while I'm on the road also is I tend to try to consume some good stuff, like good water, good food, like grilled food, like grilled chicken and stuff like that. I drink these a lot if I know that I'm not gonna have time to like get lunch or dinner or something. Drinking Naked, it's got a lot of fruit and veggies in it. It's pretty good for you too, so I tend to do that. But staying healthy and jumping around this trailer, drink a lot of water. Drink a decent amount of water, and it'll work out pretty good for you. We are out here near, I think, Lake Jordan, kind of near Apex. We're about half a mile from the drop-off, and I was about 30 miles still empty. So I was like, well, let's get some fuel, then we'll hop back on the interstate, drop this off, and we'll head down to get the new vehicle. So I'm pretty excited. I've wanted one of these probably. I'll try to find a picture of my old one, and I'll post it maybe when we get there, so I won't spoil it. But I'll post a picture and you guys will see it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I was at a different point in my life. The girl I was with was pretty trash, and yeah, so I had to sell it. And luckily I've been pretty much like not necessarily the biggest entrepreneur my whole life, but I've definitely been a guy who could acquire things and go for the things that I wanted in life. So I do miss it, but this was kind of the next step to that, and I've wanted one of these even when I got that one. That was kind of like my middle ground. So we're getting out of here and we'll get this dropped off. All right, playboys, so, and girls obviously. So we just got here and picked this thing up. I don't know if y'all ready for this, but I got it on the trailer and it's sweet. I've wanted one for a while. This is a Range Rover HSE 2009. She obviously needs some love, but she runs and drives. This thing is sweet. Obviously needs a tail light and stuff, but I'll tell y'all a little bit more about this when we get in the truck. We'll do a little walk around real quick. Ooh-wee. All right. But yeah, she needs a little love, but for the amount of money I paid for it and for what I plan on doing with it, it's totally fine. I don't really care. But man, this thing is sweet. I've wanted one for so long, and I finally got my hands on one for the amount of money I wanted to spend. So I'm a happy camper. I'm gonna get it to the house and go pick up the other car we bought. So that's my plan for now. But we're gonna head to the crib. Today's been a pretty productive day. We made some money, we spent some money, And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And the next video will probably be about this thing or the other car I'm buying. So I'll see y'all later. Subscribe.